Have you ever woken up feeling like something's missing, even after a full night's sleep? Like an essential part of you is gone? If you're watching this, you've likely felt that uneasy sense that, despite having it all, a job, relationships, maybe a nice house, there's still an inexplicable void at your core, a hole impossible to fill, no matter how much you buy, achieve, or accomplish. This isn't just a fleeting emotional issue. In traditional Chinese medicine, it has a name: the weakening of your Shen, your spirit, your deepest consciousness. Here's a warning few Western doctors dare give. When your Shen is compromised, it's not just your happiness at stake. Your entire body begins to silently collapse. That lack of purpose or existential emptiness is your spirit's desperate cry. A red alert most ignore until it's too late. Think about it. The insomnia haunting you, the unexplained anxiety, the fatigue no medical test can explain. What if these are physical signs of a far deeper issue, a problem at the level of your spirit? In ancient Chinese wisdom, the Shen is the emperor of your being. When the emperor weakens, the entire kingdom, your body, emotions, health, crumbles. The scariest part? We're in an era where Shen weakening has reached epidemic levels. Recent research shows over 65% of adults feel something's missing in their lives, even when basic needs are met. This isn't a problem solved by a pill, trendy diet, or productivity app. It's a deeply spiritual issue requiring a full understanding of the connection between your spirit and physical body. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal what traditional Chinese medicine has uncovered about this phenomenon over thousands of years. You'll understand why you feel this way and, more importantly, how to restore your Shen before the damage becomes permanent. The truth is harsh, but must be said. Ignoring your spirit's signals isn't just about feeling off. It can lead to chronic illness, deep depression, and a half-lived life. If you're tired of sensing there's something more, something greater, something more meaningful waiting, but can't grasp it, this may be the most important video you watch this year. Stay with me until the end, because what I'll share isn't just information. It could be the key to reclaiming your existence's meaning, and with it, your complete health. In traditional Chinese medicine, your body isn't just organs and systems, it's a complex web of energies in perfect balance. At the center, ruling everything, is the Shen. What exactly is Shen? Picture Shen as the vital flame within you. It's not just your mind or thoughts. It's deeper, your consciousness, spiritual vitality, the essence that makes you, translating. Shen as spirit in Portuguese falls short. Shen is the force that lights up your eyes, gives your gaze its spark, and lets you connect deeply with others and the world. Ancient Chinese texts call it the light of consciousness. In TCM, Shen resides primarily in the heart, not the physical heart-pumping blood, but the energetic heart, the center of emotions, joy, and meaning. When your Shen is strong and balanced, you naturally feel clear purpose in life. Connect deeply with your values. Find genuine joy in small things. Maintain meaningful relationships. Have sharp intuition and inner wisdom. Face challenges with emotional resilience. But when Shen weakens, Chinese masters call it a disturbance of the spirit. That's when existential emptiness begins. Ever noticed people with empty eyes, lacking that spark of life? That's severe Shen weakening, physically present but spiritually absent, the real danger. In TCM's holistic view, Shen isn't isolated. It influences and is influenced by all other bodily energies. Weak Shen destabilizes emotions. The Han element wears down the physical body, Jing, and drastically reduces vital energy, Shi. It's a domino effect. When Shen falls, everything else crumbles. The worst part? Modern Western medicine, despite its technological advances, is only beginning to grasp what TCM has known for millennia. Your spirit state directly impacts physical health. Recent neuroimmunology studies link existential emptiness and lack of purpose to chronic inflammation, weakened immunity, and accelerated cellular aging. In short, a weakened Shen doesn't just threaten happiness, it threatens your entire health. As the classic Chinese medical text, Neijing, the Yellow Emperors, classic states, when the spirit departs, the body inevitably sickens. Today's society constantly bombards us with Shen-weakening stimuli. We're digitally connected but disconnected from what matters. We consume endless information but rarely find wisdom. We chase instant gratification while neglecting deep, spiritual nourishment. The result? A silent epidemic of people on autopilot, alive but not truly living. You might recognize this in yourself. Maybe you've noticed how your passion for life, natural curiosity, or genuine enthusiasm has faded, replaced by a fog of indifference, a sense of merely existing, not living. The good news? Unlike many medical conditions, Shen weakening can be reversed. Your spirit has an extraordinary capacity to regenerate with proper care. But first, you must recognize the signs your Shen is crying for help. Like any serious condition, early intervention makes recovery easier. Let's now examine the 5 critical signs your Shen is dangerously weakened and why ignoring them could cost not just your happiness, but your entire health. Your body and spirit are constantly trying to communicate. In the chaos of modern life, we ignore subtle signals until they become desperate cries. Here are the 5 critical signs your Shen is severely compromised. If you recognize 3 or more, it's a red alert needing immediate attention. Persistent insomnia and disturbing dreams. When Shen is unbalanced, it can't anchor at night. In TCM, Shen must return to the heart during sleep for restoration. If not, you experience trouble falling asleep, especially 11 p.m. 1 a.m. key Shen time in TCM, frequent waking, especially 3-5 a.m. Intense, chaotic, or disturbing dreams, waking unrefreshed even after 8 hours. Marina, a 38-year-old executive, had chronic insomnia for 5+ years. She tried everything: medication, meditation, teas, breathing techniques. Nothing worked consistently. Doctors said it was just stress. Assessing her, Shen revealed a deeper issue. Her spirit craved meaning. Her body refused rest while her spirit was in turmoil. Ignoring this raises risks. Studies show chronic sleep deprivation significantly increases heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and early cognitive decline. Emotional disconnection and emptiness. A key sign of weakened Shen is losing the ability to feel emotions fully. You may notice feeling emotionally numb, struggling to feel genuine joy even in happy moments, losing interest in activities once loved, a sense of merely existing, not living. Growing distance in close relationships. Carlos, a 42-year-old professor, described it. It's like watching my life through glass. I'm physically present, but something essential is missing. In TCM, Shen governs emotional fullness. When weak, emotions become shallow. You know you should feel happy or sad, but can't. Ignoring this can lead to deep depression as your spirit loses its natural capacity for joy. Decline in mental clarity and creativity. Shen rules not just emotions, but higher cognition. When weakened, mental capacity suffers subtly but profoundly. Trouble focusing even on simple tasks. Persistent brain fog unrelieved by rest. Sharp drop in creativity and intuition. Inability to see life's big picture. Impulsive or overly hesitant decisions. Anna, a 35-year-old designer, was desperate. Her creativity, core to her identity, vanished. It's like the well dried up, she said. I stare at a blank screen and feel nothing, no inspiration, no ideas. Creativity isn't just brain function, it's a direct expression of Shen. A weakened spirit dims the ability to connect ideas, gain insights, or see patterns. Long-term consequences are serious. Research links cognitive decline tied to existential emptiness to a higher risk of early dementia. Unexplained physical symptoms. Underestimated Shen weakening manifests as physical symptoms. No medical test explains. Heart palpitations with no pathological cause. Chronic fatigue unrelieved by rest. Recurrent digestive issues, e.g., alternating diarrhea and constipation, frequent tension headaches, night sweats or hot flashes unrelated to menopause. Roberto, a 47-year-old entrepreneur, spent 3 years seeing specialists for palpitations. Every test, ECG, Holter, echocardiogram, stress test, was normal. Doctors said just anxiety. Treating his Shen resolved the palpitations in weeks. In TCM, these symptoms are Shen's attempt to signal deep imbalance. Ignoring them perpetuates physical suffering and deepens spiritual imbalance. Loss of connection to greater purpose. The most devastating sign is a growing sense your life lacks greater purpose. Constant questioning. Is this all life offers? Feeling your actions lack significant impact. Struggling to identify core personal values. A sense of just passing time. Inability to envision an exciting future. Lucia, a 51-year-old therapist who dedicated her life to helping others, confessed tearfully, "I help dozens weekly, but I'm questioning the point of it all. I feel empty. How can I guide others when I can't find my own path?" In Chinese wisdom, a healthy Shen naturally seeks expression, purpose, and meaning. When weakened, this vital connection dissolves. Modern studies confirm what ancient masters knew. Lacking purpose significantly raises risks of cardiovascular disease, immune issues, and early mortality. If you identify with 3 or more signs, your Shen is begging for attention. These aren't just emotional issues or life phases. They're signs of a fundamental imbalance that, left untreated, will manifest in increasingly severe physical and mental suffering. Before we discuss restoring Shen, we must understand what's causing this weakening. The answer may surprise you. We make a devastating mistake daily. So ingrained in our culture, we rarely question it. We confuse comfort with happiness and accumulation with fulfillment. Modern society prioritizes physical convenience and constant stimulation over nourishing the spirit. We live in comfortable homes, drive comfortable cars, and have endless entertainment at our fingertips. Yet we're more disconnected than ever from what truly feeds the Shen. In traditional Chinese medicine, Shen thrives on 5 essentials: authentic human connection, meaningful purpose beyond the ego, beauty and harmony in the environment, natural rhythms aligned with nature's cycles, inner cultivation through contemplative practices. Modern life sabotages each. Connection replaced by technology. How many hours do you spend on screens versus deep, eye-to-eye human connection? Studies show adults average 11+ hours daily on digital. Media technology isn't the issue. It's the illusion of connection it provides, while starving Shen of authentic human contact. Every notification, endless scroll, or shallow online interaction creates tiny leaks in Shen's integrity. As Huangdi Neijing says, "When the heart is in harmony, Shen finds its home. When disturbed, Shen wanders aimlessly." Purpose, replaced by productivity. Our culture glorifies constant busyness, mistaking motion for progress. Endless to-do lists, multitasking, and the hustle keep us busy but not fulfilled. Shen doesn't thrive on mere activity. It needs meaningful purpose, a sense your actions contribute to something greater. Tasks misaligned with deep values create internal conflict. slowly draining spiritual vitality, like driving with the handbrake on, causing constant inner damage. Harmony replaced by chaos. Does your environment radiate peace or feel chaotic with visual clutter, constant noise, and overstimulation? Shen is highly sensitive to surroundings. In Chinese tradition, Feng Shui teaches that a space's energy directly affects your spirit's energy. We are bombarded by visual, auditory, and informational stimuli that overload the nervous system and fragment attention, like an endless storm, preventing Shen from finding true peace. Natural rhythms replaced by artificial demands. Our bodies and spirits evolved with nature's rhythms, day and night, seasons, activity and rest. Modern life ignores these. Artificial. Lighting extends days. Digital devices keep brains alert when we should relax. Constant availability destroys natural boundaries. In TCM, each organ has peak hours. The heart, Shen's home, peaks 11 a.m. 1 p.m. The liver, tied to planning and vision, regenerates 1 to 3 a.m. Ignoring these, working during rest or sleeping during activity, creates deep disharmony, impairing Shen's regeneration. Inner cultivation, replaced by external distraction. Most devastating, we've lost the art of inner cultivation. Contemplative practices, meditation, prayer, nature, introspective arts have been replaced by relentless entertainment and distraction. Philosopher Blaise Pascal said, "All of humanity's misery stems from not knowing how to sit quietly in a room." This rings truer today. Shen needs silence and space to integrate, process, and simply be. Filling every moment with external stimuli denies this fundamental need. The vicious cycle of Shen depletion. These factors create a vicious cycle. Modern conditions weaken Shen too. Weakened Shen reduces natural joy. Less joy drives seeking external stimuli and distractions. These further weaken Shen. The cycle deepens. It's like a thirsty person drinking salt water. The more they drink, the thirstier they become. Worse, when we realize something's wrong, we often seek solutions in the same systems causing the problem. Feeling empty, we chase more entertainment. Feeling tired, we consume more caffeine. Feeling disconnected, we spend more time on social media. Feeling purposeless, we fill time with more tasks. The result, a society with material abundance but spiritual emptiness, people on autopilot, existing but not living. As Chinese physician Sun Simiao said, "The wise don't treat disease after it appears, but prevent its onset." The first step is recognizing the root cause. By identifying these Shen-destroying modern patterns, you awaken to higher awareness. With this comes hope, because now we can finally discuss restoring your Shen and rediscovering your existence's profound meaning. Restoring a weakened Shen is not just possible, it's the natural path of the human spirit with proper care. Like a wilted plant reviving with water and sunlight, your Shen has extraordinary regenerative capacity. Here are the most powerful, traditional Chinese medicine practices to revitalize your spirit. These aren't quick fixes, but profound practices that, when consistently applied, transform not just how you feel, but who you are. Nourishing Shen through diet. In TCM, specific foods directly nourish Shen. Unlike Western nutrition focusing on calories and macronutrients, Shen diet considers foods' energetic qualities, foods that calm and stabilize. Shenku, gentle whole grains, rice, oats, millet, root vegetables, sweet potato, yam, carrot, sweet fruits, pear, apple, plum, foods that nourish the heart, Shen's home. Red fruits, strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, red vegetables, beet, red bell pepper, small amounts of bitter foods, chicory, arugula, dandelion, herbs that strengthen Shen. Reishi, Lingzi, mushroom of immortality, calms mind, nourishes spirit. Goji, berry, China's fruit of happiness. Lotus flower, traditionally used to open the heart. Albizia, Hihuan Pai, happiness tree bark. Maria, a 41-year-old teacher, battled existential emptiness for years. After 3 weeks of incorporating these foods daily, she said, "It's like a fog lifted. My problems didn't vanish, but I feel clarity and connection to purpose I hadn't felt in ages. The key isn't just what you eat, but how." Rushed meals, eating while distracted by screens or in high stress, can undermine even the best foods. Practice mindful eating. Be fully present, savor each bite and share meals with loved ones when possible. Meditation. Practices for Shen. Meditation isn't just relaxation, it's a direct way to cultivate and strengthen Shen. These practices, developed by Chinese masters over millennia, are highly effective. Inner smile. Meditation. A Taoist practice where you direct a genuine smile to each organ, starting with the heart. This inner smile carries gratitude and self-love directly, nourishing Shen. 4 gates practice. Sit quietly and visualize 4 doors in your heart, 1 in each cardinal direction. With each breath, imagine a door opening, releasing old hurts, disappointments, regrets, and fears. As doors open, picture your heart filling with golden light, renewing Shen. Healing sound meditation. In TCM, each organ resonates with a sound. For the heart, Shen's home, it's Ha. Sit comfortably, place hands on your heart, and softly make this sound for 5 to 10 minutes, feeling vibrations harmonize. Shen Paulo, a 53-year-old executive, practiced inner smile meditation. 10 minutes daily. After a month, he shared, "For the first time in decades, I feel connected to something greater. Decisions that felt murky now have clarity. That haunting emptiness is gone." Movement to nourish the spirit. Proper physical movement strengthens the body and directly revitalizes Shen. Ancient Chinese masters designed specific practices for this. Dedi Tai Chi and heart-specific forms. Tai Chi meditation in motion includes sequences like opening the chest and embrace tiger, return to mountain that open the chest and expand the heart, creating physical and energetic space for Shen to thrive. Inner stillness. Qigong. This Qigong form uses gentle movements with visualizations of light filling the heart. The raising the heavens practice is especially effective for uplifting Shen and connecting to higher energies. Contemplative walking. A simple yet profound movement. Walk slowly in nature, syncing breath with steps. Exhale to release what no longer serves your spirit. Inhale to receive nature's vitality, nourishing Shen. Joanna, a 37-year-old architect with severe burnout, began 15 minutes of morning Qigong. At first it felt like odd movements, she laughed, but after 2 weeks, something awakened. A part of me, dormant for years, is finally stirring. Restructuring environment and rhythms. Your external environment and daily rhythms directly impact Shen. These practices create the ideal context for your spirit to flourish. Creating a contemplation altar. Dedicate a small space at home for contemplation, not necessarily religious. Include spirit-inspiring objects, a fresh flower, a natural stone, a meaningful image, a candle. This physical space acts as a portal for Shen to reconnect with itself. Harmonizing sleep-wake cycle. In TCM, sleeping between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. is vital for Shen regeneration when yin energy peaks, allowing deep spiritual restoration. Start a 9 p.m. nighttime ritual to prepare body and mind for this key period. Morning sun, bathing. Early sunlight, 6 to 8 a.m., has unique energetic qualities that revitalize Shen. Spend 10+ minutes in morning sun, face and arms exposed, breathing deeply, visualizing sunlight nourishing your heart and spirit. Carlos, a 49-year-old doctor with severe burnout, realigned his schedule to these rhythms. It was tough reorganizing my life, he admitted, but after a month, the difference was night and day. I have more energy, mental clarity, and for the first time in years, I feel truly present, not just existing. Connecting to greater purpose. For a vibrant Shen, nurture connection to something greater than yourself. Conscious gratitude practice. Each night, write 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Go beyond surface level. Connect to the deep feeling of gratitude. The emotion, not the act, nourishes Shen. Compassionate service. Find simple ways to serve others without expecting reward. In Chinese tradition, selfless giving is a powerful remedy for weakened Shen. Essential question practice. Each morning ask, what truly matters today? Let the answer come from your heart, not mind. Dedicate at least 30 minutes daily to something aligned with that answer. Anna, a 45-year-old entrepreneur, began volunteering 2 hours weekly at an animal shelter, unrelated to her career, but deeply resonant. Something extraordinary happened, she shared. Those 2 hours started coloring my entire week. Problems that seemed huge are now in perspective. That constant question, what's the point, just vanished. The transformation process. Restoring Shen isn't overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. Ancient Chinese masters described 3 stages. Purification, 2 to 4 weeks. Suppressed emotions may surface as Shen awakens. Stabilization, 1 to 3 months. Growing moments of clarity, purpose, and authentic connection emerge. Flourishing, 3 to 12 months. Restored Shen manifests its essential nature across all life areas. Your Shen isn't something to create or achieve. It's your essential nature waiting to be rediscovered. As Taoist Master Lao Tzu said, at its source, the spirit is perfectly whole. It only seems to lose itself along the way. Now that you know the path to restore your Shen, the most critical decision awaits. We've reached the pivotal moment, the crossroads where you choose. Continue on the path of spiritual disconnection or take the first step to restore your Shen. Let me share real stories of people who chose to awaken their spirit and transform their lives. Renata, 38, lived what many call the perfect dream: successful career, stable marriage, healthy kids. Yet, at night, emptiness consumed her. I had everything I thought I wanted, but nothing felt truly meaningful, she confessed. After 6 months of the practices I shared, Renata sent me a message I treasure. My outer life hasn't changed drastically. Same job, same family. But inside, everything's different. Colors are brighter, connections deeper. That haunting emptiness? It's gone. I know who I am and why I'm here. Or consider Rodrigo, 52, an executive who built a business empire at the cost of his physical and spiritual health. I thought life's purpose was accumulation, money, status, achievements, but a panic attack during a key meeting showed something was deeply wrong. Rodrigo started with just 5 minutes daily of inner smile meditation, gradually adding more Shen nourishing practices. The transformation wasn't instant, he says, but it was inevitable. Today, I lead my companies with more clarity and efficiency, not from fear or empty ambition, but from genuine purpose and contribution. These stories aren't exceptions. They show the transformation potential in everyone who reconnects with their Shen. Now it's your moment to decide. You can ignore what you've learned, close this video, and return to the routine, slowly draining your spirit. That's a valid choice, but ignored signals don't vanish. They'll persist, likely intensifying, demanding attention in increasingly dramatic ways, or you can choose differently. Decide today is the day you begin the journey back to your true self, your vibrant, purpose-filled Shen. This journey doesn't demand abandoning your life or drastic changes. It starts with small, consistent steps. 5 minutes of morning meditation, one mindful meal daily, a moment of contemplation before bed. Chinese wisdom teaches, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your step today can be as simple as deciding your Shen, your spirit, deserves the same care as your body and mind. So what will it be? Will you keep ignoring your spirit signals, or start today on the journey to rediscover your existence's profound meaning? The choice is yours, but know this: your Shen, your spirit, waits patiently to be rediscovered, ready to illuminate your life with purpose, joy, and deep meaning. If this content touched your heart, and you feel your Shen craving more wisdom like this, don't wait another second. Subscribe now by clicking the red button below and turn on the notification bell to be the first to receive our upcoming videos on awakening your spirit and transforming your life through ancient Chinese wisdom. If you feel this knowledge can help restore your Shen, give this video a like to spread this message to more people silently suffering, unaware of what's happening to their spirit. Now, comment, "I choose to awaken my Shen today," and share which of the 5 warning signs you recognized in your life. I'll personally respond to the first 50 comments with tailored guidance for your case. Remember, when your Shen flourishes, your entire life transforms. See you in the next video.